Very good morning, children. In the last two classes we have learnt adjoint of matrix and inverse of matrix. Is it? Next, today let us continue the same chapter and let us do few sums in this exercise 1.1. Okay, before entering this we required some formulas, like I have to return adjoint of lambda a equal to lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of a, where lambda is the non-zero scalar. Next one, a inverse equal to plus or minus 1 by root of determinant of adjoint a into adjoint of a. That means if you are given adjoint of a, then how to find a inverse means as per the formula we have to find. Next, suppose you are given adjoint of a, how to find a? Using this formula you have to find, that is plus or minus 1 by root of determinant adjoint a into adjoint of a. Okay. Now let us see the third sum in this 1.1, first Roman letter, and this is the third sum. Find the adjoint of this. Find the adjoint of this. Listen. In this formula, listen, first formula, adjoint of lambda a equal to lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of a. Here lambda, listen, in this sum lambda is 1 by 3. Okay. What is n? N is the order of the given matrix. Now this is in third order. So our n is what? N is 3 and lambda is 1 by 3. Well, lambda is 1 by 3 and n is what? 3. Next you have to find the adjoint matrix. Okay, how to find adjoint? Listen, now you are going to, I would like to explain the direct method of adjoint A. Direct method of adjoint A. Listen, as per the formula, first write the formula one time. Since adjoint of lambda A equal to lambda power n minus 1 into adjoint of a, where lambda is not equal to 0. As per the formula, listen, as per the formula, you have to find the adjoint of a. Adjoint of a is equal to adjoint of, we have to use small letter also, adjoint of, listen, 1 by 3 of 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2. Okay, adjoint of this. This is our lambda. How to take this lambda outside? This come with power n minus 1. So, we take this 1 by 3 outside with the power n minus 1. Now n is 3, so our n minus 1 is what? 2. So, 2. 1 by 3 whole power 2 first write, and then find the adjoint of the third order matrix. Now I am going to do the adjoint of matrix in the direct method. Listen, 1 by 3 whole square is what? 1 by 9. How to find adjoint of matrix in the direct method? First, for that you have to write the given matrix 4 times. 4 times you have to write in the square form as well as in the matrix form. Listen, 2, 2, 1. Again, first write all the elements minus 2, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2. Okay. Again, repeat the same matrix here, 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2. Next, here also you have to write the matrix as it is, 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2. Again repeat 2, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2. So, first you have to write like this. Next, this is neglecting the corner elements, neglecting all the corner elements. Okay, neglecting all the corner elements. The next step, and put one transpose. This is our cofactor matrix. This is our cofactor matrix. The transpose of cofactor matrix is the adjoint. You know very well. And listen, it is equal to 1 by 3. Keep aside and write in the matrix form. Listen, just consider these two rows. Consider these two rows, multiply these two elements. Okay, consider the first 4 elements. As usual, how to find the value of minor, second order minor. Like that you have to find 1, 2 is what? 1, 2 is 2. Minus 2 2s are minus 4. Here minus 4 you get. So it will become plus 4. Already 2 minus will come, but after multiplying we get minus 4. So minus into minus we get plus. Okay, next multiply these two and minus these two. 2 1 is 2 plus 2 2s are 4. Okay, next multiply these two. Minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4, and this is what? 1 into 1 minus 1. Okay. Similarly, take the second row and third row. So consider these two rows, multiply these two. First multiply the main diagonal. Minus 2 into 1 is what? Minus 2. Then minus 2 2s are 4. And next multiply these two. 2 2s are 4 minus 1. Okay, next listen. Multiply these two. 1 2 is 2 and minus 2 into 2 is what? Minus 4. So we get plus 4. The last row, consider the second and third row. We have to do like that. 2 into 2 4 minus 1. And then next you have to multiply these two elements. 1 into minus 2 we get minus 2, and then minus 2 2s are 4. Okay, next multiply these two elements. 2 we get, and then minus 2 2s are minus 4, so it will become plus 4. So this is our cofactor matrix. Put transpose T. This is equal to what? 1 by 9. Adding we get 6, 6, 3. Here minus 6, 3, 6. Here 3, minus 6 and plus 6. Okay. So consider all the elements inside the matrix. All are multiples of 3. Okay. So we can take 3 in each element outside. What we get? 3 by 9. So each and every element multiplied by 3. So we can take 3 as common. What we get? Sorry, this transpose. Okay. First we have to write the transpose. 1 by 9 into what is the transpose of this? First consider the row. You have to make this row as column. 6, 6, 3. Next row become second column. Minus 6, 3, 6. And third row become third column. 3 minus 6, 6. Okay. Next we can take 3 outside. After taking 3, what we get? 2. And this is minus 2. And this is 1. And here 2, 1 minus 2. And 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Now strike by 3. 1 time and this is 3 times. So our answer is 1 by 3 into 2 minus 2, 1, 2, 1 minus 2, 1, 2, 2. So this is our answer. Okay, this is our adjoint of A. Is it clear? So our adjoint of A is what? 1 by 3 into 2 minus 2, 1, 2, 1 minus 2, 1, 2, 2. Understood this? Okay, copy this sum in your classwork note. And now we are going to see third sum. Your third sum is f of alpha equal to cos alpha 0 sin alpha 0 1 0 minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. And show that f of alpha the whole inverse equal to f of minus alpha. First we have to consider the given matrix. Given matrix is f of alpha, isn't it? First write this and then find the determinant value. Before finding inverse, we want determinant value, so that you have to find determinant value. So, how to determinant value find means, first we can expand through R1. This is normal only. Usually we do through the R1 only. Listen, first determinant of f of alpha is equal to cos alpha into, write the minus 1 0 0 cos alpha, 1 0 0 cos alpha and minus 0. So, first plus, second minus and then plus, isn't it? So, minus 0 into, leave these two row and column, we get 0 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha, 0 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha and plus sin alpha into plus sin alpha into, write the minus 0 1 minus sin alpha 0, 0 1 minus sin alpha 0. Okay. Expand this, we get cos alpha into, multiply these two, cos alpha minus 0, minus 0 into something is 0. So, plus sin alpha into, and multiply these two 0 and minus, we get minus sin alpha. So, it will become plus sin alpha is equal to what? Cos alpha into cos alpha. So, leave this one, plus sin alpha into sin alpha. This is equal to what? Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. This is 1. We already learnt in 11th standard trigonometry, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is 1. Okay, this is our determinant value of the f of alpha. Next, you have to find adjoint of f of alpha. Here also we are doing the direct method. Okay. So, adjoint of f of alpha is equal to, first write the given matrix 4 times in the square form as well as matrix form. Listen, write cos alpha 0 sin alpha and 0 1 0, here minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. Like that you have to write again cos alpha 0 sin alpha. 4 times you have to write 0 1 0 and minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. Again repeat cos alpha 0 sin alpha 0 1 0 and minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. Again repeat cos alpha 0 cos alpha 0 sin alpha 0 1 0 and minus sin alpha 0 cos alpha. You remember how we have done in the last sum? Like that only you have to do. First, neglecting the corner element. All the corner element you have to neglect. After neglecting, consider these two rows. Consider these two rows. As usual, how to expand the second order minus? First, multiply the diagonals, main diagonal elements, 1 into cos alpha. So, transpose will come. So, the adjoint of f of alpha is equal to, write in the matrix form, first multiply 1 into cos alpha, what we get? Cos alpha minus 0 into 0 is 0. Okay, this is our first element. Next, consider these 4 elements. These 4 elements. First, multiply the main diagonal, 0 into something is 0. Again minus 0 into something is 0. So, we get 0 only, isn't it? So, the next consider these 4 elements and multiply first 0 into 0 minus alpha, minus sin alpha. So, it will become plus sin alpha. Okay, in the next line, first leave this first row, consider second and third. Again multiply main diagonal elements, we get 0 into sin alpha is 0 and again 0 into cos alpha is 0. So, okay. Next consider next 4 elements. These 4 elements, okay, these 4 elements, multiply these two cos alpha into cos alpha. What do you get? Cos square alpha and minus sin alpha into sin alpha. You get minus sin square. Already in the formula we are having one minus, so it will become plus sin square alpha. And then consider next 4, these 4, multiply these two, 0 into 0, isn't it? 0 minus 0 we put. Next consider third row and fourth. So, multiply these two, 0 into 0, 0 and minus sin alpha, 0 minus sin alpha. Next multiply these two, we get 0, again get 0. So, 0 minus 0. The next one, multiply these two, cos alpha into 1 is cos alpha, minus 0 into 0, 0 and put one t. Do not forget to write t. In the next line you have to expand this. Cos alpha minus 0 is what? Cos alpha, and 0 sin alpha, here 0 1. You know very well, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is what? 1. Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha equal to 1. Using the same formula, we put 1, here 0, here minus sin alpha will come, here also 0, here cos alpha. Transpose. So, transpose this. How to transpose? Just change the rows into columns. So, first row become first column cos alpha 0 sin alpha. So, second row becomes second column and third row become third column. So, this is our adjoint f of alpha. Okay. Next we have to find so that f of alpha the whole inverse, that means inverse we want to say. So, for inverse we have one formula and remember that f of alpha the whole inverse is what? 1 by determinant of that matrix into adjoint of that matrix. Okay. We have to substitute these two values, determinant value and adjoint of value. Here we get the whole inverse. So, first to copy this. Next we are going to substitute. Listen, here one more correction is adjoint of adjoint A. Okay. Next f of alpha the whole inverse is what? 1 by determinant of f of alpha. 1 by 1 we get for determinant value 1. So, into adjoint of f of alpha. This is our adjoint of f of alpha. So, write cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0 1 0 and sin alpha 0 cos alpha. So, what we come? Listen, here 1 by 1 is there. So, you have to write the matrix only as it is, cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha 0 1 0 sin alpha 0 cos alpha. This is our left hand side. So, mark this as first equation. Okay, next we are going to find f of minus alpha. Okay, f of minus alpha. So, f of minus alpha is equal to substitute the value of, listen, the given matrix is what? The given matrix is cos alpha 0 sin alpha, cos alpha 0 sin alpha. So, instead alpha we have to write minus alpha. Okay, instead alpha I have to write minus alpha, cos of minus alpha 0 and sin alpha. Sin alpha means what? Sin of minus alpha I have to write. The next row 0 1 0. Wherever you get alpha, in that space only you have to rewrite alpha into minus alpha. Then next one minus sin of minus alpha, and then next one is 0 cos alpha, 0 into cos of minus alpha. Okay, this is f of minus alpha. and we want one more formula for this. This is also have studied in class 11th. Cos of minus theta is what? Plus cos theta, and sin of minus theta is minus sin theta. Okay, remember we use these two, we get what? Cos of minus alpha is plus cos alpha, 0, sin of minus alpha is minus sin alpha. Similarly, this is minus into minus plus sin alpha, 0 and cos alpha. This is our f of minus alpha. This is our RHS. So, we mark this equation as 2. Okay, and check the value in first equation and in the second equation equal. Listen, cos alpha 0 minus sin alpha. Here also the same, isn't it? So, these two are equal. So, we can write from 1 and 2, we prove the result. That is what? F of alpha the whole inverse is equal to f of minus alpha. Understood this? So, copy this sum. Let us see 8th sum. Listen, in the 8th sum, adjoint A is given and we have to find A. For this we need the third formula. Listen, this third formula A is equal to what? Plus or minus 1 by root of determinant adjoint A into adjoint of adjoint A. So, okay, first you have to find determinant value. Listen, first you have to find determinant value. The determinant of adjoint A, which is 2 minus 4 2 minus 3 12 minus 7 minus 2 0 2. We expand this through R1. This is equal to 2 into, write in bracket or write in the minor form also, 12 minus 7 0 2 and minus into minus plus 4, isn't it? So, minus 3 minus 7 minus 2 2 and plus 2 into minus 3 12 minus 2 0. Okay, 2 into what we get to 12s are 24 minus 0 plus 4 into 3 2s are minus 6 and minus 14 plus 2 into 0 plus 24. We get 48 plus 4 into, this is what, minus 20 plus 48. So, 48 plus 48 what? So, you have to write one more line, 48 minus 80 plus 48 is equal to, first add these two, we get 96. Yes, minus 80 we get what? Plus 16. Okay, our adjoint value is plus 16. Next you have to find the adjoint of adjoint A. Find the adjoint of adjoint A. Okay, next adjoint of adjoint A. How to find this? The same direct method we have to using here. First write the given matrix 4 times, 2 minus 4 2 minus 3 12 minus 7 minus 2 0 2. Again 2 minus 4 2 minus 3 12 minus 7 minus 2 0 2. Again repeat 2 minus 4 2 minus 3 12 minus 7 minus 2 0 2. Here also 2 minus 4 2 minus 3 12 minus 7 minus 2 0 2. Transpose. Okay, first neglecting the corner elements. After neglecting this, we have to write adjoint of adjoint A is equal to, again write in the matrix form. Multiply these two. 12 2s are what? 24 minus 0. Next one is what? 7 2s are 14. Then minus 6 become plus 6. And then next one 0 plus 24. So consider these two, multiply these two, 0. And 2 4s are 8. So plus 8 will become. Next 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4 and here 2 2s are 4 plus 4 will become. Plus 4 will come. Next 2 4s are 8 minus 0. Consider last two rows. Multiply these two. Minus 4 into minus 7 becomes plus 28. Plus 28 minus 24. Minus 24. And then multiply these two. Minus 6 and plus 14. Plus 14. The next one is multiply these two. 2 12s are 24. And then minus 12. Transpose. Don't forget to write T. Listen, the next line 24 minus 0 is 24. 14 plus 6 is 20 and here also 24. Here 8, 8, 8. Subtract we get 4 and here we get 8. Here 12. This transpose. After transposing this 24, 20, 24 and 8, 8, 8 and 4, 8, 12. We have to change all the rows into columns. This is our adjoint of adjoint A. Adjoint of adjoint A. So this is our determinant value and this is our adjoint of adjoint value. So using these two, as per the formula, you have to substitute, you get the answer. So the formula is A is equal to plus or minus is equal to plus or minus 1 by root of determinant of adjoint A into adjoint of adjoint A. Substituting these two, first and second. First is what? 16. So plus or minus 1 by root of 16 and adjoint of adjoint A is what? 24, 8, 4, 28, 8, 24, 8, 12. Understood this? Next, first copy this. Next, consider all the elements inside the matrix. All are multiples of 4, isn't it? So we can take 4 as common. We get plus or minus 1 by root of 16. What is the value of root 16? Root 16 is 4. And taking 4 from the matrix outside. So we can take outside 4. What we get inside? Divide 24 by 4, we get 6. Here 2, 1. Here 5, 2, 2. Here 6, 2, 3. So strike these two, we get plus or minus the matrix. 6 to 1, 5 to 2, 6 to 3. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Next, your ninth sum. Your ninth sum is adjoint A is given and we have to find A inverse. It is very easy because you need not to find the adjoint of adjoint. Just write the adjoint A and find the determinant value only. It is very easier than 8th sum. So you will do 9th sum as yourself. Okay. Okay. Next, after this class, you send the homework. Okay, you do the homework in your classwork note and put one more notebook. Do all the sums once again in the notebook, and it will be very helpful to attend the examination. Okay, in that notebook you are going to write without seeing the classwork note. You have to write. Okay, understand? Thank you. Have a nice